Hello everyone, thank you for coming and watching our YouTube channel. My name is Hilary Chin. Thank you so much. Today we want to take you through some basics when it comes to Word document. Word document is a Microsoft product as well. It comes mostly with Excel and also PowerPoint. Many organizations prefer to use these three products because they are unique and at the same time they have an amazing relationship to work with. And today we just want to start for those who are beginners, those who are coming to Word document the first time. We just want to take you through the environment and show you how it looks like. And from there, other videos will be teaching you how to create document, how to review document, etc. as someone who works with organization or companies. Let's jump in and see what we have for you there. So right now we are on our Word document, and this is how it looks. Okay, this is how it looks. Let me just correct some few things. Good. This is how it looks. Okay, so right here we have our ribbon, we have our tabs and our ribbon here, and these are the same that you find with Excel. And here, for those of you who are working with projects, those who are working in schools, that you are always asked to write projects. Okay, many times you hear your lecturers who give you a particular description criteria. They might say, okay, we want you to have a font size that is 12. So what you need to do is come here before you start typing. Come here, this is our font size, and we click 12. You see, we have put it in 12. They might say they want the spacing to be maybe 1.5, 1.2. These are the spacing, 1.0, 1.5, 1.15. So right now we are on 1.15. I'll show you what this means, and you click 1.15. We are right at 1.15, and then they might tell you, okay, we want new time romance in terms of the font text as well. We'll now come here and we click, and then we choose our new time romance. We'll now go here. It is right here. This is something that is regularly used by especially students of Cameroon, especially at the University of Boya and some other universities. They are mostly giving them this kind of criteria. So after you have selected those, now you can start typing. Let's say I want to type I want to salute everyone. Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. You see, now I have now designed the criteria for how I want this text to look like. Okay, now let's go and start changing it, and you see what I mean. If we highlight this, remember you always highlight before you change things. Okay, after you have started typing, you now highlight in order to change the text. If we come back here at new times romance and then we change the format, you see we have something else. If we come here at font size and we change the format, you see we have something else. You see now, if we come here at the spacing and then we go to 2.0, spacing will always come if we have two kinds of data. Let's copy this, Control C, and then we paste it under here with Control V. Okay, those are short forms to copy and paste, you see. And then now I want to check the spacing. Spacing is always checked between two paragraphs or two different statements or sentences that are made. If I come here and I choose, you see now, you see the spacing. If I go to 1 point, you see it gives me this result. If I come here, it gives me this result. So this is how we work with our Word document. So in order to show you other things moving forward, we can also come here and we decide to say, okay, we want to increase the text. Okay, and we go to this small arrow here. You see it also helps us to increase the text. We also go here, it helps us to reduce the text. Remember, always highlight. Always make sure you highlight things before you take some action, when you started, after you have already typed. So we can still come here again and say, okay, we want to also maybe change the color of this text. Okay, we can come here and say, maybe you're writing, remember this small a with this color beneath it focuses on changing colors of text, and this small bucket here also focuses on changing colors in mainly your rows and your columns, which you are going to be seeing. If you have created tables, you understand that. If we come here, since we want to change the color of this text and we click here, you see there are different colors. We might say we want to change the color to red. Okay, we have changed the color of that text to red, and that's it. Okay, now if we come and we say, okay, we want to also change the color to something different, we can still come here and choose yellow. You see, we have changed the color of the text. And then one thing I also want us to really pay attention with is that we can come here and decide to bold this. Sorry, you can come here. Let's go back to New Time Roman so I show you something there. Okay, good. And then let's reduce this to, no, let's put it, okay, good. We can come here and decide to bold this. You see, we bold it from here. We can come and decide to put it italic from here. You see, it changes the text format. We can decide to draw lines under here. Okay, so you must know how to use these simple tools to be able to navigate your document. We can decide to put two lines. We can decide to put this kind of line. We can decide to put this kind of line. Okay, we can still come here and we select this text here and we decide to put this kind of line. Okay, I want us to really pay attention to this and decide. You see, there are different kinds of lines, different kinds of line that we can decide to put, and then we can also decide to make this bigger. We can decide to bold this. Okay, this is just how you need to learn to play around your Word document. Also, we can do something very amazing here. We can do something very amazing here as well. We can also come here. There's a text I have under here. You see, there's a write-up I have here. Let's say you are working with an NGO and they have given you this text. Okay, then they ask you to review it, and then send feedback to them. Let's say by the time you start reviewing, you say, well, those of you who aspire to work with national and international NGOs, companies, etc., should take this lesson seriously. No organization or individual will strive to their full potentials without these skills in the 21st century. Moving forward, unfortunately, our education system did not build us on these key skills for growth and employment. God is faithful. Now, these are some comments or some statements that I send to groups to encourage people to study with us and learn these skills. Let's say in the course of reading this, and there's something you want your organization to pay attention to. What you need to do, let's say you wanted to pay attention to this unfortunately, you come and select this unfortunately, and then you come here now and you select. You see, you have now highlighted. Okay, whenever they are reading this document, let's say we have millions of texts here. Each time they go through, and let's say you also want to pay attention to organization, here you also select and then you click this. You see, now they are paying, while they are reading, this is going to catch their attention very quick. Okay, you might still change the colors if you want to. You might always remember to select, and then you change the colors of it. You put red or put any other color. Okay, this is the use of this. You understand? So that's it. And then also one other thing I want you to learn is that every time you're working with Excel, or Word document, okay, when you start typing hello all, oh, I'm sorry, this is in another, let's change it and put it to New Times Romans. Okay, hello all, hello all. Okay, and let's say hello all and thanks for watching. You see now, good. If I write this and I want to go to next paragraph, what I need to do is just click enter. You see, I'm on next paragraph. Thanks for watching again. Okay, and I click enter and I move to next paragraph. That's how you move to next paragraph, by just clicking enter after you have copied your text. And then another thing I want you to notice here is when you write your project or whatever you want to write, you want to see a kind of design on your document, all you need to do is to highlight all your text, everything, highlight everything, and there are some options here. Okay, when I click here, you see it changes. You see it changes the format. When I click here, it changes the format. When I click here, it changes the format. When I click here, you see it changes the format, and when I click here, it changes the format. So whichever format is suitable for you, depending on whether you want to create a header of a project, or whether you want to create a page on a page, or whether you want to, whatever you want to see, how you want it look like. Okay, you can use these options. Also, still on this amazing Word document, if you want your text to appear in numbers, all you need to do is to click here. You see, these are New Time Romans, New Times Romans here. These are other kind of way you want to number what you are writing. These are others that you want to number. For instance, let's say we want to name different tools that will be teaching on our Newsemo Tech YouTube channel. Let's say we want to be seen, while we are naming, we want to be seen from one right downward. We click this option and we say Excel, you see, and we click enter, it goes to the next, you say Word, and we click enter, it goes to the next, you say PowerPoint. You see, it is appearing here like this because we had come here and then chose this option. We can still change it to go to New Time Romance. You see, it changes. We can still come here and then go to ABC. It changes. You see, we can still come here and then go to this. It changes. So that's how you play around with your Word document. Everything has been provided for you. All you need is just to know these simple techniques. For those who are very basic, if this is your first time of using this tool, please pay attention and begin to learn how to navigate and to create documents that you can send to partners, send to your lecturer, send to wherever. Please, let's get smart. Let's get smartness is not intelligence. Smartness is those who are ready to learn new skills and begin to practice it. Okay, we there's a lot. I see a lot of students in my days. I was also in that situation. They get too confused, and they spend a lot of money just paying for simple skills that they would have learned. These skills, no matter how you go, no matter where you go, you will still meet them in your office. You meet them even in your personal business. You have no choice. We are in the 21st century. Okay, so learn these skills and let's move forward. Thank you so much for watching. This is all we had today for you concerning Word document. We'll be coming in with another amazing tips on Word document that you will really like it. Thank you so much and stay blessed. Continue to watch, continue to subscribe, continue to comment. Thank you.